YouTube. Today we're playing some more NBA 2K24. 23, excuse me. I'm ready for 24 to come out. You know what I mean? We're going to be playing some more NBA My Career mode. We've got a game to play, I think. Yep.
And if you all remember, back in episode 30, the great Danny Hogger said,
I'm going to guarantee a championship for the Kings this year. Kings this year.
So we had bulletin board material for days, and we were not going to let that happen.
Is our coach unavailable at the moment?
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, ref, call T, ref.
You can't be pushing on LD like that.
NBA2K23, which you're on right now.
Fabuloso.
Ooh, I like that one.
Spurs trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Johnson, and it's Fry in at the 3, the small forward. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Here's Davidson. He's still scoreless so far.
What if you know I missed like 20 in a row? No, I missed 5 of them so far.
This one. Person the pass to Johnson. And here's Fry from the arc. Nicholson grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Fry. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with Lionel Hollins a couple of minutes ago. He told me we have to play. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks. A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nicholson kicks to Barrett. Averages about 7 points a game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Passes it to Person. Here's Davidson. Pass to Fry. Johnson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davidson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Davidson's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Here's Fry after the made shot from Davidson. And the pass to Davidson. Here's Johnson, rejected by Davidson, and he gets it back. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. Here's McLeod, and at last they get one to fall.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Davidson. That's good. It's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his third assist on the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
San Antonio calls timeout. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Endor's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Person. Now, here's Trent. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Pass to McLeod. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Five on the clock. Here's Fry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Fry's got his second basket of the game. Pelicans leading by 10. Passes it to Davidson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's McLeod. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Good. Fox passes to Trent. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Pelicans leading by 14. Outside Tatum. Again, the Pelicans score.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Trent outside. Here's Endor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Trent against Ingram. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Endor. Back to Fox. And there's the pass to Endor. Now, here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Davidson. Jamison covering. Tatum kicks to Nicholson. Back to Tatum. Pass to Davidson. Over Jamison. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 31 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pelicans leading by 20. Here's Ingram. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Davidson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Endor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 34 points for T.
Really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Fox passes to Endor. Passes to Trent. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jamison, no luck. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Davidson. He's got 34. Fires from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
No good that time. And so it's New Orleans rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum out there with T. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Ingram. And it's Kent in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Fox passes to McLeod. He kicks to Ware. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on R.J. Barrett.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jamison's checked in. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Nets had a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Endor with the bucket.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Davidson, that's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Davidson's got 41.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Trent against Tatum. Ware passes to Trent. Now Fox. Over Barrett. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That one goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Trent with it. No points in the game yet for him. Fox kicks to Jamison. Here's Trent. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Stop and pop from the mid-range coming your way, courtesy of Gary Trent Jr. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Tatum. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Releases. Where, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Barrett against Fox. Outside for Jamison. Offline with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
From outside the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Endor. And nothing is falling for him right now. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Where? And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For New Orleans, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Early, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Davidson. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Jamison. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Fox atop the key. And it's blocked by Davidson. And they get it back. For the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
with the score, your Pelicans 94, the Spurs 48.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Person, and it's McLeod at up center. Now the pass to Davidson. And here's Fry for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And that one drops for him. Ingram's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson outside. Back to Fry. Fires it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Fry's got his 3rd basket of the night. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Davidson. That one off the back iron and out. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Davidson passes to Nicholson. Williamson up top. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Fry passes to Person. Makes it off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Now, here's Fry, guarded by Tatum. 5 to shoot. Pass to McCloud. Here's Person. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Nicholson. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For San Antonio, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
For the Spurs, taking 2 shots.
And so Person nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
Passes it to Fry. Here's Person. To the paint. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. That one falls.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Davidson. He's got 5.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Davidson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Davidson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Davidson. Pass to Fry. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Davidson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
The pass to Person. Here's Johnson, defended by Davidson. Now, here's Fry. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from short range.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Davidson. Back to Fry. Shot to stop the run. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Fry. Here's McLeod, covered by Williamson. Here's Person. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And the shot is good. McLeod's got 15.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Nicholson dishes to Williamson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Person no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Davidson. Again, what an avalanche.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Person. Fry with the ball. The pass to Davidson. Johnson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
Here's Person. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pass to Fry from downtown. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And stolen by Fry. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's McLeod. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
A nice shot by Davidson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Passes it to Davidson. And here is Fry. Pass to Davidson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pep.
Substitution on the court.
Offside Fox. The pass to Person. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Johnson, San Antonio, again missing. Pelicans shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. They've got T, also Bull out there. And it's Smith in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Fry, good.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And it's Davidson missing.
Come on, where's my shot at?
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Johnson. That's tipped.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes to Kent. And he banks in the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
The Spurs shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Fox against Smith. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find the weak link.
Here's Jamison, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one misses.
2.
And the second free throw, good. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Inside. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ware kicks to Jamison. Pass to Person. There's the triple. The rebound by Davidson.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The tray. And another one falls.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Person. Here's Ware. Person kicks to Wade. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jamison. Here's Ware.
San Antonio foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 10-1 run. To the inside, Davidson. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Romero, the pass to Jamison. Here's Person. He takes it in. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Davidson. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Bull, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Ware. Here's the pass to Person. No good on the 3.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
To the middle, here's Davidson, and that one is hammered home.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
This is it to Ware. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Person. Has to Ware. They could use a bucket. And Bull pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Inside, here's Davidson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jamison. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Bull.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
That free throw good from Jamison.
2 shots.
Trent's checked in for Person. So he gets them both. And here's Smith. Here's Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Jamison the pass to Ware. Trent with the wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ware. We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Ingram, he's checked in for Bull. Here's Romero. That's blocked by Davidson. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 1 3-pointer, 2.
To the left side wing. Now, here's Trent. Right wing. Ware passes to Romero. Misses from close range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Jamison in the post. He's covered by Ingram. The rebound by Davidson. New Orleans gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Hunt. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Trent.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Shooting 1.
San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Wade slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the basket is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Ware. With the floater, it's tipped.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
A pass to Trent. Romero, the pass to Jamison. It's stolen. To the inside. Over to the wing. Here's Davidson. Offensive rebound. Kent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third team foul. At the line for your
that free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Ware kicks to Jamison. Passes it to Wade. Trent outside. Doubled by Davidson. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Trent hits them both. Here's Smith. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Davidson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for T.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Ingram against Trent. Here's Jamison. It's deflected.
It's called killer instinct to finish.
Pass to Trent. To end the run. The shot missing. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports.
14 assists, come on.
NBA 2K23, we hope you're enjoying the summer.
We're back to introduce a special encore presentation of our 2K TV virtual wrap party.
We had such a great response, and 1 week just wasn't enough to showcase all the amazing talent included in this episode.
So,
it's hard not to look at the standings and start thinking about the playoffs already. But Clark, how early do you think is too early to start looking ahead at the postseason?
Well, I think you got to play where your feet are. You can't be looking too far ahead if you're a player. It's fun for us to talk about playoff races and potential matchups, but for players and coaches, they've got to be locked into the here and now.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. We've got R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram out there with Zion Williamson, and it's T in at the 4. Here's T. He played a great game against.
Connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Young. Doncic against Ingram. Pass to Wagner. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. He got a piece of it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Young. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Doncic passes to Young. No luck on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass blocked. Here's T. And the Pelicans.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period. Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon. And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Going inside. There's the block. Here's T. He's got 10. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Outside Young. Pass to Wagner.
Oh.